Welcome. I am your Polkadot Specialist Var, and today we're going to talk about the SEC and its rule change that's going to allow ETFs and how this might impact the Polkadot ecosystem. So if you like this particular episode, please like and subscribe. It'll be highly appreciated. So this is phenomenal news. And the reason why it's important, because it's one thing after another thing after another thing. It's kind of like compound effect, you get these small wins here and there. And the reason why this is important, because this is another step towards mass adoption, towards a lot of people seeing crypto as something valid. The government's constantly improving new assets. So now we got Bitcoin was first, and now we have Ethereum. Now Ethereum brings alternative coins other than Bitcoin possibly into legitimacy, and that's one major thing. So after the Bitcoin ETF, the market came crashing down some. The other reason why this particular news is good, because I do believe it can help jumpstart all of the crypto market, because it brings attention to crypto in general. So that's how it can help Polkadot. That's how it can help a lot of other different coins, just because the attention that the government giving approvals, and now you're going to have big investors, more and more money into the market. So I think this is phenomenal. It's also going to help with coins that have proof of stake. So without getting into all of the different things what proof of stake is and stuff, at the end of the day, it's a way that you can get interest on your money by participating in whatever particular ecosystem or network that particular coin is in. So Ethereum is proof of stake, where you can get interest on your money. So we'll leave it there, not to go too deep into it. But the SEC was having some issues with Ethereum, trying to make it seem like it was some type of security or something, because it had interest payments and things like that. It just, come on, y'all. Come on. It's inevitable. They just need to accept crypto and stop making it such an issue, because it's holding back us from the rest of the world. The other rest of the world has ETFs and different things like that. But because the SEC and Gary Gensler and all this other stuff trying to fight it, because they want to hold on to the old banking system and all this other stuff, and it really has to do with politics. And that's the other thing. I really do think that this particular approval really happened because of the presidential election. You had Trump over there supporting crypto, and now it's looking bad. It's looking bad. I'm pretty sure there was a call like, hey, you know what, we need to do something. That's how I see it in my mind. So I really do believe it has to do with politics, and they had to do certain things in crypto because it's getting kind of crazy. Crypto's been out for a while now, and for us to not have certain rules in place and different things like that, and you're getting all these lawsuits, and you got companies coming in to talk to SEC, and the SEC's not giving them nothing, and they still suing them, and they talking about, people aren't coming in to register, but people come in to try to register, but the assets aren't even securities. They're trying to force things to be a security so they can have an overreach. So this helps against those type of things, because when they start approving new technology, when other technologies that have similar functions or better, it's going to be even harder to sue those particular things. So I do think that's going to help. And since Polkadot is proof of stake, this also helps Polkadot with its not being necessarily classified as a security. Okay, so I do think it's going to help with lawsuits. So there's also a lawsuit going on with Consensus, which is the people that do MetaMask, and they do different technology within Ethereum, and there was currently a lawsuit there. So I do think it could possibly help with other lawsuits that are going on and ones to prevent new ones from coming out. So those are some different things as well. Because Polkadot has been deemed a technology, even though that this is what the team has pretty much said to people, that the developers and people in the Polkadot ecosystem, that Polkadot has actually been working with the SEC for about 3 years to make sure all the different things that they were doing, the team, the developers, so some of the stuff that they rolled out, OpenGov and all this other stuff, to be decentralized, where they have everything is ran by not one individual, but by a whole community of people that hold Polkadot. And this helps with its status of not being a security. Then when they sued and they started talking about staking rewards as being a security, that started making proof of stake coins, such as like Polkadot and some other different ones, kind of like question if they're next. But because the SEC has now approved this particular asset, which is proof of stake, which gets the interest, it helps with other coins that have similar technology. So I think this helps protect Polkadot in the future from being sued because of the proof of stake. I think it helps. Now, the one thing with the SEC is they're very unpredictable, and I just wish that that they weren't doing so many different things that were against crypto. And I really don't think it's really to protect the investors. I really do think it has to do with the banking system. Not to go too far into that, I do think it has to do with the banking system, where they want people to put money in the banks, and they try to spin it like it's for illicit payments and all this other stuff, because you get bad actors with the dollar. You get bad actors on all types of other fiat currencies and different things like that. So the fact that there's bad actors within the crypto space is probably to be expected, but it's easier to track people in crypto because it's on a blockchain. So that's my little 2 cents there. Now, another great thing I do believe is Polkadot could be one of the early coins listed because of some of the factors I already said. Proof of stake now has a little more legitimacy because the SEC actually approved Ethereum. Polkadot was already working with the SEC for 3 years, and they've been deemed a technology. There's a list out of all the high-risk coins that was posted by the SEC, put out there, and Polkadot was not on that list because they are one of the most decentralized particular crypto assets. So that means there's not one particular person you can point at to try to stop it and stuff. It's a network of people. So normally to be a security, you have to be it has to be like an entity, one particular entity that you can go after. So because Polkadot is a network, it really helps. And because of this classification and because it's technology, I do think it has an opportunity to be one of the early coins to be able to also get an ETF. Now, the last thing I did want to talk about was Polkadot is also compatible with Ethereum. So since it's compatible with Ethereum, a lot of the Ethereum assets such as USDT and USDC and Ethereum and wrapped coins can come over to the Polkadot ecosystem. And we just got finished talking about this on my last episode regarding varhdx, which is going to be rebranded to Hydration. And they have a one-click ability to transfer those assets into Polkadot. And so because Ethereum is going to be highly popular because of this ETF and more money coming in, it gives there more supply of assets that can come over to Polkadot ecosystem. So I do think that liquidity and that money supply coming over to Polkadot has a good chance now that there's this high interest rates that's going to be promoting Polkadot's DeFi on Hydration or varhdx, their name change process. Since they have this new farming that's about to happen next month. If you want more information, check my last video. I'll post it now. But yeah, since they have this information coming out that they're going to have these hydrated farms with high interest rates that they're going to be able to give out to different coins and things like that, I do believe there's going to be a lot of traffic coming to Hydra DX and the Polkadot ecosystem in the near future, which is great. So overall, I do think this is great for mass adoption with the SEC approves rule change to allow the creation of ETFs. Hey, we here early, baby. You know, soon people will realize, hey, they're not approving this because it's like bad. It's because it's in high demand. A lot of people, companies, banks are lobbying for this, lobbying for crypto. And because of all these people putting out this false information and all this and that, it was deterring people. But after a while, they're going to start seeing an opportunity. And so it's very important to do your own research to find the truth on what's going on with this new crypto ecosystem and money. So it can be considered high risk if you don't know what you're doing and if you're getting the wrong assets. So you definitely want to look into it for yourself. Research. But this is new cutting edge technology. Okay. So will Polkadot be the next asset? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Anything that I'm saying seem off? Give me your perspective. I am your Polkadot Specialist Vol. Please like and subscribe. It'd be highly appreciated. Thank you for your time. God bless.